Hello and welcome to GOA365's News Bulletin. I am Susan Gomes and these are the headlines. High Court directs state government to notify Madhai Wildlife Sanctuary a tiger reserve in landmark verdict. Forest Minister says he will knock on the doors of the Supreme Court. While Goa boasts of multi-crore bridges and roads, villages in Kankona continue their wait for a tarred road since liberation. Village inaccessible to ambulances even. Political slugfest over Madhai rages on as opposition now points the gun at BJP's central government after BJP in Karnataka over Madhai DPR. Opposition's questions setting up of Prava authority. And now for the news in detail. In a landmark verdict, the Bombay High Court at Goa directed the state government to notify Madhai Wildlife Sanctuary and its surrounding as a tiger reserve within 3 months. The court has also directed the state government to establish anti-poaching camps. The government is still not willing to accept this, for the forest minister saying they would knock on doors of the Supreme Court over the High Court verdict. Here's the full story.
Demands for Madhai wildlife to be declared a tiger reserve are not new. In fact, tigers have been sighted and even poached in Goa. However, there has been resistance from the government on the issue. Now, on a PIL by Goa Foundation, the High Court gave a verdict directing the government to notify the area as a sanctuary within 3 months.
High Court has just pronounced its verdict that the state is to notify Madhai Wildlife Sanctuary and surrounding areas as a tiger reserve within 3 months from today. The High Court has also directed them to set up anti-poaching camps within 6 months from today, and has also directed that a tiger conservation plan be prepared by the state government and sent to the National Tiger Conservation Authority for approval within a fixed time frame, and the NTCA has been directed to give all possible assistance to ensure that the plans get approved and that the tiger reserve for the state of Goa becomes a reality very shortly. The entire directions, including settlement of forest rights, have all to be completed within the year. This is the order of the High Court on the Goa Foundation's petition for notifying a tiger reserve for Goa.
19th of January this year 2023, I was the only MLA and legislator who gave in return and demanded for tiger reserves to be demarcated. So I am very happy की हे जाल म्हूण ताबडतोब आनी म्हाका दिसता हेज्या मुखार सुप्रीम कोर्टूय तेंच सांगतलो जेन्ना सुप्रीम कोर्टा मुखार वयतले जे कोण वयतले तेन्ना सुप्रीम कोर्ट तेंच डिसिजन दितलो आनी हे 3 म्हयन्या भितर जावचें म्हूण म्हाका दिसता गोवा गव्हर्नमेंटान आतां काम चालू करता.
The government, which has been openly against the setting up of a tiger reserve in the state, has expressed its intentions of knocking on the doors of the Supreme Court. While the Chief Minister claims that Goa does not meet the criteria for tiger reserve, the Forest Minister has expressed his readiness to challenge the High Court order. Here's what the Attorney General of the Goa government had to say.
Tiger reserve, the High Court has today directed that the state government should issue a notification under Section 38B of the Wildlife Protection Act, declaring Madhai and other surrounding areas to be a tiger reserve. So that will have a wide repercussions, and we will consider these directions. The judgment is not come to our hands now. Unless we study the judgment, we won't be able to comment. But factually, such a direction has been issued today, and we will have to only see now what next we can do. Our contention before the High Court was that there was no proper recommendation of the Tiger Conservation Authority. Unless that recommendation was resolved by the authority in its meeting, no such direction could be issued. So now we will have to see what findings the High Court has given on this issue.
Regarding the Tiger Reserve, NCST, sorry, word kadachit yaad nahi, but according to that approval, state ji asa payni criteria fit जायना म्हणून आम्ही आत्ताच्या घडीक टायगर रिझर्वा खातीर आम्ही एप्रुवलूच जायना तर आम्ही स्टेटीक दिवपाचो प्रश्न येवना त्या पद्दतीन आम्ही हायकोर्टाकूय बी आमच्या एफिडेविटांतल्यान कळयल्लें आसा बट स्टेटी कडेन आशिल्ल्यो 7 सेंच्युरीज वायल्ड लायफ सेंच्युरी ज्यो 7 आसा ताज्या सगळे नॉर्म्स टायगर रिझर्वान जे बाकीचे जे येता पयलीं ते स्टेट सातत्यान तेजो कंटिन्युअसली फॉलोअप घेता आणि वायल्ड लायफ 7 सेंच्युरी असल्या कारणान सगळी प्रिकॉशन्स टायगराच्या बाबतीत आणि वायल्ड एनिमल्सच्या बाबतीत जितकी प्रिकॉशन्स घेवपाक जाय ती सगळी प्रिकॉशन्स ही सातत्यान वायल्ड लायफच्या बाबतीत आणि टायगरांच्या बाबतीत ही स्टेट घेता आणि हाज्या फुडेंय बी आम्ही घेतले.
मुख्यमंत्री डॉक्टर प्रमोद सावंत यांचे कडेन माझी पूर्णपणे डिटेल चर्चा जाल्या आणि कितें आसा की राज्य म्हणून आमकां बी दिसता की पर्यावरण हे सगळ्यो गोष्टी आमकां सांबाळपाक जाय. त्याच बरोबर आमी पळोवंक जाय की आयजची परिस्थिती कितें आसा गोंय राज्यांत आमी पूर्णपणे मानांनी आमी हायकोर्टाचे जजमेंट आमी एक्सेप्ट करता अशें म्हणूं शकना पण आमकां जे डिसिजन हायकोर्टान दिल्या रिस्पेक्टफुली वी हॅव टू एक्सेप्ट द डिसिजन दॅट इज बीन गिवन बाय द हायकोर्ट बट सेम टायम आमी हो निर्णय जो दिला हेजे सगळे ऑप्शन्स एक्झामीन करपाक ऑलरेडी केंद्रा कडेन सगळे कडेन म्हाजी चर्चा चालू आसा. आमकां कशें पावलां आमकां फुडें घेवंक जाय. गोंय राज्यान आमचे कडेन जायते आमचे वायल्ड लायफ सेंच्युरीज आसा सगळ्यो गोश्टी आहा पर्यावरण हें सांबाळूंकूच जाय राखूंक जाय सगळें कळटा पूण जे वायल्ड लायफ सेंच्युरी केल्ले त्या लोकांक आयज पर्यंत रिहेबिलिटेशन दिवपाक आमी शकले ना आनी खंय म्हणून तुमी रिहेबिलिटेशन करतले. गांवचे गांव जर भितर उरलो आनी त्या मनशाचो की फुडाराक कितें जातलें विकास म्हणटा तो हो थारतलो आनी विकास जर थारलो जाल्यार आमी कितें करपाचें आनी म्हणूनच हे आयज हांव विश्वजीत राणे म्हणून उलयना हांव आयज फॉरेस्ट मिनिस्टर म्हणून हांव उलयतां वी आर गोइंग टू एक्सप्लोर ऑल द ऑप्शन्स दॅट अवेलेबल विथ द स्टेट गव्हर्मेंट. आमी जो निर्णय घेतलेलो स्टेट वायल्ड लायफ बोर्डान आमी ते ठामपणे त्या भुमिके बरोबर आसा. आमी जे हायकोर्टान न्यायालयान आपल्या विजडमान ते आयज न्यायालयान निर्णय घेतलेलो आसा हे निर्णय आमचे जे कितें ऑप्शन्स आहा हे फर्दर एक्सप्लोर करपाक आनी आमकां सुप्रीम कोर्टान आमी वचपाचें ऑलरेडी ठरयल्लें आसा.
Vincent Rosario and Sangeeta Oli for GOA365.
The diversion of River Madhai by Karnataka has heated up with the opposition attacking the government on this issue, while Prava has been formed to regulate and sort out issues between the two states. The government has stressed opposition and NGOs say that the authority is yet to physically take shape. Here's the full story.
The Congress, which once charged the BJP government in Karnataka with going ahead with the Kalsa Bandura DPR, is now blaming the BJP's central government for not revoking the DPR. While the political slugfest over the issue continues, an authority called Prava was set up following a Supreme Court order. While the authority has been established on paper, Prava is yet to get staff, including a chairman, according to the opposition.
PR withdraw जावंक ना म्हणून ते इतले फुडें पाविल्ले आहा. आमची असेंब्ली हांगा चलता आमी हांगा बोवाळ मारता इतलें आसतना कर्नाटकाची कापाजदाद की हे ते आमकां सारके सोलार मारून हें करीत आहा. हाजे खातीर म्हाका दिसता वी हॅव टू डू समथींग एंड गव्हर्मेंट हॅज टू एक्ट. डबल इंजीन खरें आसा जाल्यार ते एक्टिवेट तांणी आतां करूंक जाय हो म्हजो आज फोकस आसतलो.
तुम्ही कर्नाटकाचेर उलयता अलायन्स पार्टनर तुमचे काँग्रेस आहा तांचे कडेन कांय उलोवप जायना कारण गोंयान एक उलयतात
पार्टनर आनी हे हांगा येना हांगा गोंय फर्स्ट आनी आमी गोंयकार म्हणून मानपी मनीस हातूंत आमचे ते अलायन्स आनी ते सगळे म्हाजे पयलें म्हणटा तें गोंयचें उदक तुका सगळ्यांक खबर आहा उटंगराचो ते पावस पडून सगळीं डॅमां भरल्या ओवरफ्लो जाल्या अंजुड्यान डॅम 60% आसा. हें कित्याक जाता
ते म्हणटा की प्रवा कॉन्स्टिट्यूट केलो. प्रवा जेन्ना कॉन्स्टिट्यूट केल्लो त्या वेळार व्हडलो बोवाळ जालो आनी इट वॉज एज इफ सेलिब्रेशन जिखलें म्हूण. टुडे देर इज नो मेंबर नो चेअरमॅन नो ऑफिस why is this government silent? म्हाका खबर ना whether they've got instructions. Seems like they've got instructions from their high command in Delhi की तुमगे गोंयान 2 सीट आहाय कर्नाटकान 8 सीट आहाय सो तुमकां आनी कांय मेळपा ना. हितून दाखोवन दिता दिस गव्हर्मेंट इज इनसेन्सिटीव. फोटिंगपणाचो प्रयत्न चल्ला जात तो सगळें हें जें इव्हेंट मॅनेजमेंट सरकार आनी कांय ना फकत इव्हेंट. The issue is about the DPR. Who has to withdraw the DPR? Central government has to withdraw the DPR. So who has to initiate the talk of withdrawing the DPR? The state government has to initiate. Oray mare amka manna जाल्यार सांगपाक जायना मू तुमको हें करूं जायना
उलोवप जाला जेन्ना
अरे बाबा काँग्रेस गोडगोडे काँग्रेस म्हणा काय हे जे 1,000 करोडा प्रपोजल घायल्लो बजेटा प्रोविजन कोणान केल्ले बीजेपी सरकारान केलो थिंगा डायवर्ट करपाक गव्हर्मेंट इज अ कंटिन्युअस प्रोसेस आमकां हांव गोंयकार म्हूण तुमकां उलयता काँग्रेस ओ दुसरे हें उलयना आतां इश्यू कितें इश्यू अशें की डायवर्जन जाता this is getting diverted. Who do the state government complains to? Which is the authority? प्रवा मुखेल्या ती प्रवा हुंय आहा हुंय निदोन आहा हुंय ऑफिस आहा तेंगेलें केन्ना हें जातलें तो हेजे सरकारा कडेन आहा हे प्रमोद सावंत सरकार आनी डबल इंजिन सरकारान गोंयांक हेजो जाप दिवपाक जाय.
While the political fight for Madhai continues, the High Court on Monday directed the state government to declare the Madhai Wildlife Sanctuary a tiger reserve. This could prove to be a hindrance to Khalsa Bandura project as rules and acts protecting tiger reserves become applicable. Vincent Rosario, Subhashish Govekar and Omkar Deshbabu for GOA365.
Goa boasts of several multi-crore road projects, but several villages in Goa still do not have a tarred road. The village of Kasu Kota in Kankona, inhabited by the tribal community, is one of the many such examples. Students here are forced to make their way to school by wading through water and mud. Not even ambulances can access this village. Here's Devidas Gaonkar with a special report.
खातीर अन्न वस्त्र आणि निवारा ह्यो 3 गजाल्यो सामक्यो गरजेच्यो आसता पूण बदलत्या काळानुसार ह्या 3 गजाल्यांक आनी 3 गजालींची भर पडल्या ती म्हळ्यार रस्तो लायट आनी उदक पूण आयज गोंय सरकार आमचे उदरगतीच्या नांवान लाखांनी आनी कोट्यांनी पयशे मोडटा पूण प्रॅक्टिकल जर पळयलें जाल्यार गांवचो अजिबात विकास जायना खास करून जर पळयलें जाल्यार आदिवासीचो विकास करपा खातीर स्पेशल ट्रायबल फंड किंवा सब प्लॅन हाच्या अंतर्गत कोट्यांनी रुपया सरकाराक करपा खातीर सामकें स्पेशल प्रोविजन आसता पूण आदिवासीची जर परिस्थिती जर पळयली जाल्यार सामकी भयानकच आसा अशाच तरेची एक भयानक परिस्थिती आशिल्लो गांव म्हटल्यार केपें आनी सांगे हाच्या सीमे वयल्या दोंगराचेर आशिल्लो तो गांव म्हणजेच काजू घोटो हो गांव.
While the government is trying to pave the way for IITIs and other top institutions to the state, students here are forced to wade through water and mud.
तुमकां इस्कोला भुरगीं बीन खंय येता तुमगेली
इस्कोला भुरगीं येत ना कार्यामध्ये
मागीर कशी कितें येता मागीर हिंगा व्हार बी येयलें जाल्यार मागीर कशें कितें
मारेल्या कोणी घरसान व्हरां पावस भरपूर जाला
आनी नाल्यार हांगा रावपाचें
हय नाल्यार हिंगा रावपाक उदक कमी जाता.
That being said, local representatives here, according to locals, aren't keen on developing the village. Whether it is a panchayat or an MLA or a minister, locals say no help has been provided. Residents who have spent their life here says nothing has changed since the last 50 years. Listen.
हे कितें रस्त्याचे कितें प्रॉब्लेम आनी खंय गांवां गेला हो रस्तो
रस्तो कल्लो काजगोट वयता कल्ला ते वाटेन काजरे
पूण सद्या आतां ह्या रस्त्यान खंयचे गांवचे लोक वयता
सगळे वयता
खंयचे गांवचे ते
नेत्रावळी वाचून वयता
हां नेत्रावळी
सगळे कोण कोण वयता पल्ली वयता
पूण मेन रस्तो हो आतां खंय गांवाक
मेन रस्तो काजगोट
काजूगटो खंयच्यान तो
तिसकोण तो काजगोट म्हणटा 4 किलोमीटर आसता मागीर तो फुडें आसा देवळा कल्लो म्हणटा
अंदाजे हांगासर वयता आसतना कितल्या फावटी उदक बिदक लागता
उदक हें सद्या एक वळी सामकी लागता आनी त्या वयल्या वळ्यान पायप येयले आसा बारीक
ह्या रस्ता केन्ना सावन तुमी मागणी करता रस्तो जावचो म्हणून?
आतां आमकां मागणी केल्यार कितले वर्स जाले, आतां म्हाका जाले 49 वर्स.
तुम्ही रस्त्याक मागणी करीत आसा?
मागणी करीत आहा, तेज पयलींच्यान मागणी करता.
पूण जेन्ना आमदार मंत्री आसा तुमी मेळ्ळे ते कितें सांगता?
करता म्हणटा.
समज कोण बरो ना जाल्यार मागीर एम्ब्युलन्स बी कशी येवप?
एम्ब्युलन्स घेवन येतले, एम्ब्युलन्स येना.
मागीर
आमी गोड्यामान हाडपाक.
हां हां. पण आतां
फाटी आमी तशें पळय अशी सुटपा बायलां म्हळ्यार हाती दायर बसून हाडला. हे पळय ह्या चडवार सुटले अशें जें करून हाडलें. इतल्या लोकां तशें करून गोड्यामान हितून वंतेरां घालून हाडला ह्यान फाटी. आतां तरी मोटरसायकली वयता पूण जात ते हाडटा न्हू आतां मोटरसायकलीन. ह्यान फाटी ते लोकां तशें करून हाडली. पायपूय एक सोड साकोळ तरी जावं आयलो न्हू मनशां येवपाक.
पूण पंचायती बी सांगला कितें म्हणटा? पंचायत बीन कितें म्हणटा?
पंचायती करया म्हणटा, मेळखी करता कोण करना तरी आमी कितले.
Devidas Gaukar, Jawar Barve and Nikhil Jalmi for GOA365.
We will take a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. The world is being hit by extreme weather conditions, with scientists around the world saying that climate change could be the reason for this. For example, while India and the rest of Asia are being battered by heavy rains and floods, parts of Europe and the US are reeling under extreme heat waves.
ઘર સામાન વાસણ બિચારાને બધા આમ તો જો કબાટ કોકનો કબાટ આખો ગયો આખો કબાટ ગયો જો.
Torrential rainfall has battered most of Asia, with millions facing the brunt of Mother Nature. Parts of India, Japan, South Korea and China have received rainfall which far exceeds the normal level. Since June alone, India has seen at least 624 deaths due to heavy rains. China has also been lashed by heavy rain. While Asia is battling excess rainfall, Europe and US are reeling under extreme temperatures. According to the European Union, the average global temperature topped 17 degrees Celsius on July 6th. US's Death Valley, which is known for its extreme temperatures, recorded a high of 53 degrees Celsius last week. The United Nations has warned Europe of more severe heat waves going forward. According to some experts, climate change has never been this visible, indicating a sharp shift in global climate. Manish Parab and Nikhil Jalmi for GOA365.
It seems there is some turbulence surrounding the 300-year-old Vice Regal Palace in Marmugao. Local claims the Marmugao Port Authority has encroached upon the heritage fort land and is denying access to visitors. Moreover, the fort, built in 1705, which was recently taken over by the MPA, is in a very bad shape.
Archives and Archaeology Minister Subhash Valdesai and Mormugao MLA Sankalp Monkar descended for a site inspection and have confirmed the claims against the MPA. Here's more from our reporter Hiru Mahale.
मुनमुगांव फोर्ट जायती वर्सां जाली हांगासले लोकल्स आहात तशेंच जे हांगासले शिवप्रेमी आहात हे हो फोर्ट आहा हो खंय तरी रिस्टोरेशना खातीर मागतात पूण रिस्टोरेशन आजून मेरेन जाल्लो ना. ह्याच खातीर आयज सुभाष फळदेसाय जे आर्कोलॉजिकल मिनिस्टर आहा हे आयज हांगा भेट दिली आनी तेंच्यानी पळयलें की ह्या जी आर्कोलॉजिकल सायट आहा ही खंय तरी मेंटेन करपाक जाय. दुसरें म्हणटात ही जी सायट आहा ही खंय तरी एमपीटीची हांगा एरियेन गेट घातलेले आसा तशेंच लोकल्सांक हांगा भितर येवपाक दिना आनी त्याच्या खातीर हेचें जे डेवलपमेंट जावपाक जाय हेचें जे रिस्टोरेशन जावपाक जाय हेतून खंय तरी आडखळ हांगा जे स्टाफ आहात तांकां खंय तरी त्रास जावपाक लागला आसा. हांगा तांकां शेड ना तशेंच बाकीची जी रिक्वायरमेंट टॉयलेट बाकीची सोय लायट ही खंय तरी जावपाची गरज आसा. आनी दुसरें म्हणटा ही जी आर्कोलॉजिकल सायट जी आहा ही एमपीटीच्या एरियेन आसा अशें म्हणटात तेन्ना ते लोकलांक आडयतात आनी तशीच जी थोडी जो पार्ट आहा जो फोर्टाचो तो एमपीटीच्या पोर्ट एरियेन थंयसरूय त्या गेटी भितर घातलेलो आसा. त्याच्या खातीर ह्यो जी सायट आहा ही डेवलप जावंक ना. पळोवपाक गेल्यार येदो व्हडलो पोर्ट आहा आनी ह्या फोर्टाच्या फुडल्यान जी सी दिसता दर्यो दिसता तो एक बरोतलो बरो व्यू आहा आनी ती खंय तरी मेंटेन जायत जाल्यार हांगा टुरिजम आनी टुरिस्ट पॉयंट जावपाक शकता आनी हांगा जे क्रूज येता क्रूज टर्मिनल येता तेतून इंटरनॅशनली टुरिस्ट हांगा येवपाक शकतात. गोवा खातीर हिरू महाले वास्कोच्यान.
Some of the documents I will see from on which date this encroachment has taken place and MPT has taken over part of this and the access is denied, I think, for the locals. Yes, sir. Being an ancient fort and this is a treasure and this has to be conserved, this has to be protected, this has to be preserved. But the same thing has not happened because it comes under the MPT. I do not know how that has gone in the custody of MPT. Maka khabar na. Do you have any idea how they came here and the government of Goa
Fort amच्या
under asa, but where do you have access here?
Through their area.
The MPT has constructed a huge gate on this. I think it is also, MPT is a part of central government and it is our responsibility to see that there is no breach in security as far as MPT. MPT is also again that has to be maintained. But at the same time, we, the archaeology department, should not ignore this is the property of archaeology, wherein people should have access. It has to be maintained, it has to be beautified, and it has to be preserved. This treasure we cannot give it to MPT and make it to loose, because what I have seen this structure, it is an old structure and it is in very bad shape, and some of the places we could see the seepage. It should not happen. आमकां दिसता की आमी the government of Goa, I will talk to the Honorable Chief Minister what best can be seen without hampering the activities of the port. But port should not claim that it is their property and we should not have access. So we will find out the balanced way wherein the archaeology department, the people of Goa, people of Marbu Goa have to some extent the access without breaching the security of the MPT.
हांगा सीएमान सुद्धा एश्युरन्स दिल्ले की आपण फोर्ट मेंटेन करतलो आनी टुरिस्ट स्पॉट करतलो, म्हटल्यार हांगा तसले कांयच जावपाक जावंक ना. हांगा कितें प्रॉब्लेम जाला खबर आहा, हो फोर्ट आहा न्हू, हो आर्कोलॉजी अंडर येता आनी ही एरिया सुद्धा आहा न्हू, ही आर्कोलॉजी अंडर येता. म्हळ्यार एमपीटी कितें क्लेम करता, ही एरिया आपली. तेच समज तेंची एरिया म्हणटा न्हू, तेंच्यांनी आपलें डॉक्युमेंटेशन दाखोवपाचें, तेंच्यांनी स्पेसिफाय करपाचें बाबा तुजी एरिया खंयची. आमी RTI थ्रू मागली तेंच्या कडेन की तुजी एरिया दाखय, खंयची तुजी एरिया न्हू, आमकां कळपाक बरें न्हू. तशें आमचें गोवा गव्हर्मेंट डेव्हलप करूंक शकता. म्हटल्यार जेन्ना आमी RTI मागल्या न्हू, एमपीटी कडेन कांयच डॉक्युमेंट ना, अजून पर्यंत तेंच्यांनी आमकां रिप्लाय दिवंक ना की बाबा तुजी एरिया खंयची. ते दामोदर दिवकर आहा न्हू, तिणें RTI मागलेलें. आतां आमी अपिलाक वयतले, ते सेकंडरी.
सो तेच्या लागून ही हिस्ट्री आसतना म्हाका दिसता एकतरी प्रोटेक्टेड जावंक जाय आनी हेजो जो इतिहास आसा पळय तो आमच्या आख्खे गोंयच्या तशेंच फुडल्या जनरेशनाक लागून दवरपाची गरज आसा. तेच्या लागून हेजें म्हाका दिसता खंय तरी हेजी नोंद जातली आनी जशें आमच्या मंत्र्यान सांगलेलें आसा गरज पडलेली आमी CMाकूय घेवन हांगा येवन ते दाखयतले. कित्याक हो रिस्टोर करपाची गरज आसा.
Hiru Mahale, Srishti Thanekar and Sangeeta Oli for GOA365.
We will take a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. Heavy rains lashed Goa on Monday and IMD says more showers are to follow this week. An orange alert is issued for the next 2 days until the 26th, during which time the weather department predicts the state will be hit with intense spells of rain and gusty winds. Here's more.
The stormy weather this week could result in more landslides and tree falls, of which we have seen many incidents in this past week. Commuters are warned to exercise caution when travelling. The maximum on Monday was reported as 27.5 degrees Celsius, which was around 2 degrees below Sunday's value. On Tuesday, IMD predicts a maximum and minimum of 28 degrees Celsius and 24 degrees Celsius respectively. Orange alert in place on 25th and 26th. Heavy rains and strong winds very likely during the period. Maximum and minimum temperatures on Tuesday, 28 degrees Celsius and 24 degrees Celsius respectively. No rough sea warning issued for Goa coast. Bureau Report, GOA365 with inputs from IMD.
With that, we've come to the end of this news bulletin. For more news and updates, log on to our website www.goa365.tv. Follow us on Facebook and YouTube. GOA365. Take care, stay safe and keep watching GOA365.